You can hear the pounding of that rain, record rain. That's in Charleston. The historic city swamped by over 2 inches in just 30 minutes yesterday. I mean, you can see cars driving through the floodwaters in that video. The same areas that flooded yesterday are now facing a renewed risk for today. We do have a flash flood warning in place, a considerable tag in place in downtown Charleston right now, and that's where our Katie Byrne is currently. I mean, you can see where she's at already, Katie, flooding behind you where you're standing. How is everything going out there?
Bane, that water is creeping up here. This is another round of rain triggering more flooding for Charleston after you mentioned yesterday the city got a ton of rain, record rainfall actually. But what we're seeing right now are sidewalks filling up with water along with roads. The city here in Charleston actually has an interactive map where you can see which flooded roads are shut down right now. There's more than 50 of them, which is actually an increase from the amount of roads that were shut down yesterday. That road nearby this park we're in is likely to be next because occasionally we'll see cars drive through it, and it looks like that water is getting deeper, especially in the middle of the road. So something to keep in mind if you're out and about. But yesterday we saw more than 4 inches of rain in Charleston, shattering a record set nearly 2 decades ago for the daily rainfall totals. Now today we're in another round of this. We're talking to people outside. I mean, occasionally we'll see people. It's mostly just a handful of runners that I've been able to meet who are still just dedicated, trying to get out there, but they say they're dodging around all of this flooding.
So many cars flooded out, knee-deep flooding. Had to go around for sure. My shoes are soaked too. Yesterday it settled down a little bit, but it was raining all day. I was stuck in traffic from Upper King Street all the way downtown for an hour.
Unfortunately, it's a bit like deja vu today because it looks like we're in the same exact situation, and not worse, with the amount of rain that we've been getting consistently for hours now. Since we were outside around 4:45 this morning, it has been raining nonstop, and at times it's coming down pretty heavy. You mentioned it's loud, pounding rain. I can definitely hear it on the umbrella, but it's hard to even hear the people around you because of how loud that rain gets at times. The drivers, too, in addition to the runners, they're facing those challenges on the roads because some of them are having to navigate, unfortunately, through all of these closures. So something to keep in mind here in Charleston as we're in really day 2 of pretty consistent heavy rain here, Bane.
Yeah, definitely, Katie. And, you know, talking about a little bit of this threat that's going on currently, we do have high tide starting to move in, and that's going to be causing even more of an issue for folks dealing with this flooding. I mean, already, again, like you said, 4 inches of rain that fell yesterday, now expecting 2 to 3 more inches later on today. I know you spoke with a few folks that were out there running about. What are officials saying, or have you heard anything about ways that they're trying to keep the public safe as this flooding threat continues?
Well, I noticed yesterday when I got into the city, I arrived around dinner time. I saw fire officials on high water trucks moving around where they could actually put people on those trucks with them. I didn't see any rescues underway or anything like that, but it looks like they are patrolling the city with those tools that they have just in case. We've been talking to people, though, some of these runners who are out, they're kind of making up their route as they go because of the flooding, and they've noticed in some of the floodwater some debris floating, like wooden planks and things like that. So something to keep in mind. I mean, not only do you not want to, of course, walk or run into water like that, but you certainly don't want to drive into it because of what kind of risk it could put you or your car in.
Yeah, definitely, Katie. Those are all some great tips there. You know, we're getting some reports from the National Weather Service of some cars that are reported being stalled. So really want to make sure people are being safe. So some great reporting there from our Katie Byrne. So thank you so much there, Katie. Stay safe. Try and stay as dry as you can. And we'll be checking back in with you in a little bit.